right, we're going to talk about my Reels checklist, and these are things that are so important that you should be following through for every single one of your Reels. Most of them you might already know, but just in case, I'm going to go through every single one of them. So, visual hook. It should be a video of you or, a stock video of someone doing something. So, walking, stirring their coffee, drinking, playing with their hair, anything that has movement in the first 3 seconds. People want to know what's going to happen next. So, in this video, she's typing on the keyboard. And then a text hook, please, please, please don't put anything less than 10 characters meaning words, because if it's anything less than 10, I feel like you're not really going to be conveying an appealing message. Anything from 10 to 30. I feel like if you have more than 30, it's a lot of text on the screen. And so people might just kind of get overwhelmed and not want to follow it through. So in this one, I believe I have a little bit more than 30, but I'm saying like the main message has to be less than 30, more than 10. And then a clear call to action. As you can see here, my call to action CTA is to comment more leads, and I'll send it right to you. All right. Caption hook. Caption hook is that first sentence right there. So it tells the person watching your video to then go down and read the rest, right? You could put your keyword in there if you want, but something that will have people look at it and be like, huh, what are they reminding me of, right? A tough love reminder. Number 5, value and SEO. We spoke about SEO before in the previous videos, but search engine optimization. So keywords such as the ones in the yellow, money, digital marketing business, income, building wealth, digital marketing or digital business, those are SEO words. And within that, I put some context, value leading up to my CTA, my call to action keyword. So if they drop blueprint, then my lovely assistant AI ManyChat will send them my guide. I highly recommend this, guys, to automate it because you have no idea how many leads I have missed because I didn't answer to them right away. And you'd be surprised how many leads I get a night, and I wake up and I'm like, wow, I got 10 leads while I was sleeping. And a fun fact, do you know that if anyone, so let's say you message someone and within 5 minutes I don't get back to you, you usually go to the next person to ask them questions, see if there's anyone available to answer their questions, or just buy from someone else because your business is basically not open. So highly, highly recommend automating it. ManyChat. I have a lot of templates and there is free version, so I will link it below if you want to try it out. And then lastly, the hashtags. I would recommend 68. The max amount is 30. Please don't use all 30. So what Instagram does is that when they're looking at these hashtags and let's say it's not relevant or doing well, then it's not gonna be pushing out your content. So it's actually hurting you. Last helpful tip. You need to stay on brand. And what does that mean? That means your profile is your business and it represents who you are. And so you want to make sure anything that you put out, it has a cohesive, similar, I guess, taste, smell, look, because it represents you. And so you want to make sure your texts are the same size, the same color, the same style. So when people see your reels, they're going to associate it to you. You don't want it to be all over the place and give the buyer some buyer confusion. Let's say one day you do a beach theme, and then one day you do a dark I guess dark exotic theme. And then one day you're like boss girl in the office. It's very confusing. So you want to make sure you're just very much the same. And then your reels need to be 3 to 4 seconds long because come on, our attention span is so short that you need to hook them in 3 to 4 seconds. Unless it's a tutorial, because that's when you're teaching someone something, and I know that takes a lot longer. So 3 to 4 seconds max, unless it's a tutorial. And then audio, make sure you use trending audio. I suggest under 1K and has to be an original. So it should say original audio. And then if that upward arrow you see there, that means it's trending. And this one actually got 308 reels that are being used. So that's definitely an early trending audio. So make sure you try to find those and use it, because most of the time, once you find an audio that's trending early on, you will start trending too. I hope this was helpful. I'll see you in the next lesson.